one. It's going to be a banger. You'll already know. Ancient to start. Man, quite the treat. Yeah. Quite the delight between G2 and FBX.
I had to take my hat off. I couldn't actually hear anything with the hat on. It doesn't work. And already, look at it. They're in the A site.
Ah! What's going on? They're trying to get the plant, but denied by the cube hold. It's a very weird start where Amanek is now suddenly all alone. Blink and you miss it. Don't blink, and you also probably would still miss it, but...
Famous saying.
Yeah, Amanek can't afford to miss any shots in this 1-on-3. Going to re-wrap to Temple, go around the backside and try and play with his food a bit. Emmy does give him something, but smoked off and looking to go right through. No fear for Amanek. Pistol player. But they're so ready to trade. So many grimy little angles on this map, everyone knows. So many little goblin corners. Off angles.
The whole map is just kind of goblin-y all over.
Yeah.
You know, even like the greenery, man. I feel like, you know, goblins are more cave-dwelling creatures from what I've come to understand, but I could see them living in this kind of climate as well. Amanek, he's got his goblin sword out, trying to remove them from the round, but sadly, Madden just wrecks him.
Yeah, Julie's respect. Getting a little bit more value out of that at least. And I'm glad we have G2 on the T side start, right? That's cool. That was their choice as well, which is the most interesting part. From what we've already seen, this map is CT-sided. Obviously, I think that comes off of two things. One, early map control, which has been adjusted. Valve did make the T-spawns a little more favorable off the last update, but I'd say inherently the spawns are better for CT side. On top of that, you know, it's a new map, right? People don't have the full T side down yet. They don't know where they're going. They don't know what utility is the best utility. We've seen lots of varieties of A executes with different types of smokes in different places. There's no meta yet. So of course the CT side is going to be a little more free. Right now, Madden's having a ball up on B, flash peeking into this lower lane, and he's going to just run in and clean it up. 4 kills from Madden. And FunPlus up 2-0. So yeah, all that being said, I'm excited to see why G2 have picked the T side, what they're going to show us on this half. And it certainly, you know, at least proves to me that they were not only expecting this map to come through, but are prepared as well. Like I said, floating it in the BO1s right until the end.
Look at that low-resolution candle flame. Oh, as we get closer, the pixels only becoming more pronounced. How far can we go? And how far is too far? I think we're about at the limit. Yeah, there it is, right. Okay, okay.
G2 with attack as well, coming into their first gun round. So, you know, obviously just trying to iron out things. What does this mean? What's that spot called? We played some pugs yesterday on this map, Harry. I found in many around. Did we use 3 different calls to describe one area? Need that standardization quick. So let's see what G2 have in their pocket.
Yeah, look, you got the little top mid smoke in. Nico up here on lane. Meeting around outside of the cave entrance, but he's dead to Nico. Steeko, meanwhile, I love the names. Nico and Steeko. Steeko's dead. Oh, Farley caught in that as well. And this A bomb site looking like G2 might own it. Emmy's trying to play around this smoke that's dropped. Madden's wrapping back through main. Good timing on this push. Amanek gonna lose the bomb. G2, look at them. They're all huddling together. There's so many angles, man. When these smokes fade, it can just feel like an aim map in this A bomb site. Luckily enough, man, if you want a good aimer, you've got quite the guy in this Hunter Nico duo. They are 2 guys. Don't get that confused.
Ooh, sniping with the MP9. 1 player low as well. Not just Sen, he dodges the nade. Flash back in, but will it just be the save here in the 1-on-2? Looking like it. I think it's a very weird and unique dynamic having the cube room be, you know, sorry, having the bomb plant spot being fully open to cube. There is no safe way to plant if the CTs are in cube. Obviously, there's more favorable angles. You can sort of hide behind the default boxes a little bit. You can take a wide angle, but there can always be an angle found from the cube room to stop you planting. So it's important the cover is there, if not smokes. And oof, the save is denied at the end as well. So no hero FAMAS in this round.
One of the things I do love about playing Ancient is that when you're on it, you hear every single spot called like 8 different names in a game, man. Like, you know, we've played a couple, and the amount of times you'll hear like Cube, you know, Lara. What else do people call it? Other Connector. There's so many names for this little area, man.
Yeah, well, Harry, we're the ones with the mics right now, so we can call it whatever the hell we want.
I like your thinking. Madden with the double opener over here at Sloppy Joe. That's definitely not the call out. Nico up here on lane. Wrapping around, gonna try and get in towards Markelov by the looks of things.
Don't you dare, Harry.
I didn't mean to. I've been trying to get into the mindset to call it Temple.
No,
I'm not Temple, I meant Cave.
Mate, you are a lost cause.
But I don't know why you call it Cave, because it is a building, it's a structure, so that's why it doesn't make sense.
I don't know why you call it Markelov. He's never played this map, but here we go.
Oh, he had that big moment. We all remember Markelov. The big Markelov moment on Ancient.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
Look at the lineup, man. Will Nico get both?
Will he?
Oh,
he
yes,
does!
He will.
Nico with the double. Farley trying to trade. Will shoot him in the back. There's very, very little room for error here, but he's dancing around behind the pillar, put down by Nexa, and we're into a 1v2.
Quick stick. Smokes it down, but they're going right through, and Nexa doesn't know they're walking on him. Oh, quick kill. Stiko now needs the headshot, and Stiko will live, getting chunked down to 12 health and finding a clutch. He was popping in that Astralis game on this map, right? He had some incredible D shots. So, Stiko, more than comfortable here. Home ground even on Ancient. What a lineup for Nico, albeit in vain.
Look at this. You could feel it coming, man. Yeah. Oh.
Both headshots, of course. Obviously.
Clean.
Like we all expect. And now Nico's got a gun at least around a few pistols here for G2. Again, reiterating T-side start being picked by G2, so they better have a game plan here. Quick molly, and Hunter plays behind it, knowing that they can't push him this time. Emmy doesn't care. He's still going to go for it. Hunter was tucked around the corner. Pulling nades is Emmy. Hunter's got him trapped now. Emmy did see him. Oh, dear. It's a standoff. Calling for support from the cave. Out comes Madden. Nice shot from him.
Yeah, this is infuriating. They know they've got him trapped, but he never gives them the fight. Madden just swoops in and farms everybody.
14-2. Lol.
Madden, he's an ancient gamer. He really is.
It's unreal. And no, he's not old. That's not what that means.
He's ancient, man. 3,000 years old on this guy. And still keeping up with the youngsters.
Another timeout for G2. That's 2 out of 4 in the first 5 rounds of play.
They're just Googling smoke lineups quickly.
I mean, even First said that earlier, right? Imperial played
he said. I don't know this map.
First time playing the map. I wonder...
How?
Is that hyperbolic, right? Have you not played a pug?
Yeah, did he just mean like first of like official?
Well, yeah, yeah, mate, same for everyone, really. But also, if that's your first actual match on Ancient, it's a bit of a yikes. I'm going to presume it was hyperbolic. I'm going to hope. I'm going to pray. Right now, G2 are praying for mercy. Slow start. 1 round in their pocket. And boy, does it feel good to be here in a new world on a new map. Little bounce flash for Zen like that. The smokes are down from top mid. We've got lineups for it. Yeah. Hunter's got a smoke laying up on A. One man on the site. Seeing a lot of double mid so far from the CT side of Ancient. Feels like the meta, very retakeable. Hunter bails, not interested in getting that one smoke grenade in. He's going to go for a different lineup. He's full of them right now. Save that one, folks. FunPlus Phoenix not making the mistake of getting aggressive and being caught by these deeks only. Third time's the charm for Hunter. Lurk smoke? No, he's going to lob it over the top and will surely cut off Farley here. Orb is now out of the picture and they can start to wrap this A bomb site. Really, the brunt of the push is coming down to A main and they have to walk so Zen doesn't hear them. Hunter with a flash and G2 about to explode.
Yeah, they're going to try and just brute force their way in. All right. Let's see, how well does this go? This A bomb site, man, it's a very, very tricky one with no utility. The flashes go over and Amanek runs down Stiko. I don't really know how he got so deep, but he did. And now he's trying to win the round on the back of it.
Ooh.
Nico's Deagle meets the head of Madden as well. And with both players coming from CT, this bomb can go down uncontested.
Oh, needed the headshot on that one. It's up to Amanek, tucked close. He's got a quick one, continues to spray, but Emmy is just a little bit further back, able to react in time, win a round for FPX yet again, and find that 5-1 on the A site retake. Some nice shots out of G2, right? They make that round interesting at least. Amanek with a hero play, but not heroic enough. It was only pistols for G2. They get a lot of damage on. They can capitalize on that with a buy round here.
See, heading into this event, I had a feeling that FPX would be very, very keen Ancient gamers, and my rationale behind it was because of their coach.
Of course,
right? Devilwalk, he's always been a guy who's liked to, with his teams, pick up the new maps. When Vertigo was added, he was very, very adamant on making that a part of the pool. That's a nice little smoke dropped up on the lane. As you get out onto shelf in top mid, or at least it would if the molly didn't land.
Oh.
Next is holding on to this A push. And while he's dealt with Farley, there is still Stiko on this aggro push.
Oh, yeah, a little boost you can do here as well over the top of the wood if you want to get a weird off angle. Madden, he's got an aggressive. They're going to have to clear this. Nice shot from Hunter, dinked, but doesn't matter. The result is G2's up in a 5-on-3. Everyone rotating B now, apart from the mid lurker, just trapped in that cubby. That's Zen. Supported by the AWP right now. Farley is here, but G2 are just about to crawl into this B bomb site. Nico's taking his time in the cave, but everyone else up the ramp with the smokes down. It's up to the AWP. Stiko getting pressured, pushed back, and the nade might get a kill, but no, not today. His teammates are dropped in the site, and Stiko, despite the damage done, has got to run away and try and save. I say try because Nex is here to deny.
Yeah, nice hunt out of Nexa, right? Stops the AWP being held. You could have like maybe mushed the money around enough to get a buy if you kept that AWP in play. But
why not do it anyway?
Yeah, they're going to invest. I mean, hell, dude, you have a couple of players who were like kind of on double eco, but not like full double eco. I don't know. They could get something
when
if
you're
you
toeing the line.
Yeah, just commit. Just commit.
Just buy.
And I like that mentality. Buy every round. Screw it.
Yeah, what could go wrong? We're seeing a lot of different, like, they haven't thrown half these smokes, but G2 have shown us, like, a lot of different lineups already. So, some ideas are there, even if they're not fleshed out. Remember, we're expecting Ancient to change a little bit as well, right? Vertigo went through a whole year of changes before it got to the state that it is now.
Yeah.
Consistent, solid, not moving anymore. So, yeah, you know, that's
and I'm already coming around to Ancient, like, way more. You know, like,
the start of Vertigo,
even the changes to paint things blue, I love it. Less green.
Yeah. Fast A, though.
Yeah.
Stiko, big Deco. Can he hit the shots, though? No.
Yeah, it's a little ugly from Stiko. Hoping that Deagle was just going to hit the ground running, holding on from the cube.
Ooh.
All right. All right. Maybe things can still get a little bit crazy. You've got like this... to call it a smoke wall is a little bit weird, more like a smoke plug to kind of plug these holes in Temple. But as those fade and the Temple rotation opens up, Farley could try to do some damage. Instead, Nico just wrecks him through the smoke. And G2, they do manage to break apart that force buy.
Yeah, it feels like the way, in my head, the way that A should be playing for CTs is trying to just force the bomb plant. Like, you know, instead of throwing bodies into that bomb site, you know, if you have the not cave control, if you have the cube control, the donut control,
there we go. Donut,
the Lara control, you know, you can deny the plant. We were talking about that earlier on. So I feel like, you know, throwing CTs into the bomb site like that, maybe on a round like that where you have pistols makes sense, but I imagine the meta will be just trying to wait for those Ts to stick it and playing off of that. Very easy to deny bomb plants. Most of these little gaps in the woodwork got patched out, but Madden's still found one. He's got something to poke his head through. Meanwhile, G2 is sneaking into B. They've cleared it out fully. A lovely little contact play made by Nexa and co has won them the round, and they know because of this, they're probably getting flanked. Hunter starts to go back to clear it, and Jax will steal the kills away. No problem for G2. Looking like a flawless round. For me, two big bugs on this map that need to be patched.
I already know what one of them is, obviously.
The first one that everyone knows, the water. That's not an Ancient exclusive bug. That's just a Counter-Strike bug. Water sounds getting heard across the map. If you hear water, it means they're in T-Spawn.
Yeah, and you know, considering the water here is nothing more than aesthetics, I think just get rid of it.
Yeah, also, actually, I want to throw that out there. The water in Spawn when you're dropping guns,
it makes it hard, and they even tried to make it better by raising the plane of, like, the ground.
I don't know what they did. I feel like it made it worse. Like, whatever they did.
It is slightly better, but it's still bad.
It didn't fix it.
Just get rid of the water.
When you're dropping guns,
don't need it.
The amount of times I've dropped, like, pistols, like, you drop a P250 and you can't find it. It's lost.
What's the second bug?
The second bug is when Valve in the last update changed the wood and added paint to it. They broke the wallbang on the B bomb site. You know that little bit of wood?
Yeah, it's a one-way now.
Yes, you can spam from the outside in, but not the inside out. And I don't think that's intentional. I think Valve will be getting on top of that. Those are the two big bugs right now.
So Valve, remove the water, fix the paint, and then we're happy. Here we go. G2 leaning over towards this A bomb site. Nailed it.
Learning.
Stiko. Waiting for Nico. Here he is. Jack's the first to fall. Second man out is Nexa, and he will trade, but Zen is onto a winner. Pushes Cube and tears them down, and now it is just Nico left. He's all the way outside of A. Just holding. He was hoping he was going to get given some aggression in this round. With that never happening and his teammates getting melted, Nico now is to begin a very unlikely 1v4, rooting his way out through middle. So many angles, man. Like, when you walk out into mid like this, you could get peeked from everywhere. They can be Cube. They can be hiding in, like, the little cubbies all around Cube. They could peek you from upper B, from mid. Man, like, this is... a scary spot to be in, but he's been able to create some space at least.
Just so many spots to clear, man. You're not winning this round. You're just looking for kills, and they've spotted you. Nico with a tap takes down Madden. But at this point, the call for FPX is don't peek. Just don't. Just get out of there, win the round, force the save. You're fine with Nico getting away with his gun. That is no skin off your back. And so he will. 6-4 for FPX and keeping 3 alive for now. That's big for the money. And G2 can rebuy to their heart's content.
Yeah, this was a treat out of Zen. Having him just lay down the law. And I feel like, you know, this A choke point and, like, the ability to play it from Cube is going to make the A site feel like a bit of a meat grinder at times, right? I imagine that you're going to have rounds like that where you do just try and run through the choke point out into A and never even survive the crossing. This round, more attention on mid out of G2, and I like that, right? If you're able to take this mid control away, you've now got a lot of options open. Even CT aggression is something that can come in a round like this. So look at how, you know, kind of labored all these rotations are as a result of losing mid. It also opens up the cube wrap into this A bomb site, and it means that Stiko feels pretty limited in terms of what he can actually cover here, right? He's having to hide himself from cube and just commit to the main angle. If he gets spotted and tries to get out of position, he's surely dead to these mid players. So it's a very, very kind of tricky, fine line to tread. And there's Stiko getting weaseled out of that position there.
Yeah, look at this plant, though. They want to get it down, but it's so difficult when you've got double cube. Look at FPX. They need to get smoked off. Oh, or you could just shoot them in the face. Amanek does it justice. 2 frags. Bomb denied. Nico dead. It's loose. Madden's got a bit of time to work with. No hurry. They don't have a smoke for his position. Tap, maybe, but you can't do it safely, and they're trying to force the fight. They're trying to get Madden to overcommit here. He won't fall for it. The swing, and he almost lines up a double. Nexa wins it out, and this is what I mean. You can see even Nexa trying to prove it. Like, I can't get a safe bomb.
Amanek took the bomb out, went behind the boxes, and then realized, like, no, I can't actually plant here.
And that's why it's so weird. Like, the opportunities for CTs to just stall the clock out if they have mid is so annoying. Nice try for Madden, man. Lines him up, did everything he could. Final few seconds, but it will be G2's round, and that's broken the money right back of FPX. Not what they wanted. And you can see G2, every round they're running B, they're mollying ramp as well on this T side. They really don't want these CTs to get aggressive. There's loads of util you can do as a CT, throw that deep smoke on the door, molly in front of it, get super aggro, and take this entire lane area away. Instead, FPX are doing it from middle. With that quick boost, even getting the Deagle back into the cave, but Nex is going back to regain lost ground, and he's found Stiko pushed up on A. Just going to get away with his life. 2 health. And he's at least an early warning system for this rotate as G2 concede the B bomb site and go back to spawn.
Yeah, they're just waiting for the aggression to come to them, right? Ooh. FPX have already shown that they want to get aggressive in this round. However, you've been waiting. You've been hoping that your waiting was going to give you the openers, and it hasn't. It's left you a man down, having to just commit into this A bomb site. Stiko is playing the long game here, waiting behind default. Amanek, nobody. Oh, Nexa's got him. Nexa's got his back. What a champ. What a guy. Nexa's kept it all alive, and for Zen, he's just saving. G2, all right, 6-6, tying this up.
Yeah, this is everything I wanted, man. It's competitive. We're seeing cool ideas. No one really knows what they're doing at the same time, us included. It's a lot of fun. And this save will at least be allowed. So there's something to play with in that next round. FPX with a bit more money.
I am so excited, man. I love it when new maps come in. Like, it's so cool to watch the meta develop and like get an idea of like, you know, no map is like played the same 6 months into its inception as it was in the early days of it, right?
Yeah. No, Ancient Games in 2 months from now will look nothing like how this looks, right?
And so it's very, very cool. Like, you know, we don't get this an awful lot.
Yeah, especially considering I feel like a lot of teams aren't well versed in it yet, even though this is the first tournament and people have been prepping. We just had those RMRs, right? And so we had train in the map pool, and most teams across most regions were playing in the RMRs. So, you know, everyone's been still practicing train. When we've talked to people back in the NA RMR, we asked them about this map, a few people in interviews. All the replies we got were, yeah, mate, not even really thought about Ancient yet. Just still trying to finish this RMR, trying to win train, still in the map pool, isn't it? So, yeah, you know, some teams more than others are going to be well-versed. Obviously, both these rosters have put in some man hours, but we've seen a lot of first bans as well. So, understandable. Give it time. Back in we go, though. G2 with a bit of a pace towards B this time around.
Yeah, a lot faster in their approach this time. Zen is on some mad little voyage over in middle, right? Like, he's just peeking onto upper, not even considering a smoke walk now. He was never in danger. We know that. But it's ballsy because he didn't know that.
Oh, react.
Farley. Oh, dodges the flash and will trade the kill onto Jax. Oh no, Nico with his back turned is also dead to the push of the Org. And now we fall into a 3-on-3, still sat back over here at quad is Madden waiting for this push up through the ramp. FPX moving in slow, grouping up. Look at them. They are at all corners of this B bomb site. The plant denied. And what was a 3-on-3 is now a 1v3. That bomb never even given a chance to go down. And Madden baits Hunter into the bomb plant, drops that smoke in the site, and then just shoots into the center of it.
He rolls out the red carpet and then sweeps it under his feet.
Oh,
like that. Yeah, Madden looks very comfortable, man. 21-9 right now. He's 14-2 to start on the
Madden's been on this since it was in like alpha, man. He's been like,
Forget calling it Markelov. Let's call it Madden. There we go. But yeah, it's great. Great stuff. FPX, a team to be feared on Ancient, it appears.
Also, another reason water's bad. Look at what it does to the camera.
Luckily, ESL employing the highest tech, waterproof technology. Cameras. Screens.
Do you even know what you're selling,
No,
Hugo?
not really.
It's all really high tech, you know, just lots of tech and cameras.
It's like when I worked at Homebase, man. I'd have to, like, you know, people would ask me for advice, and I was like 16. And I'm like, I've never built a table in my life. I don't know what screws you need. Take these ones. I've heard they're great.
I've actually built a table, and it's legit. Hugo, you should give it a go.
Congrats.
But let's see, right, who can build the stronger foundations in this first half. There's the link in. Fast out towards B again for Hunter and Nico. But you'll note, you've got a keen eye that G2 are waiting this time with players over in middle and outside of A. They could pincer Zen over here in mid. As mentioned, right, he's been pretty ballsy with how much he's prepared to just dedicate over here up towards the alley outside of B. Now he's going to find himself trapped in between these forces of G2. Jackson Hunter will both get kills apiece, and this is looking like a very good round for the G2 squad.
Yeah, I'm actually really liking like late mid takes on this map, right? As much as, you know, mid control is always nice to grab out of spawn with the flashes over the wall. I feel like CTs gets, or from what we see, CTs get so comfortable in middle in those mid rounds, and coming out late left side mid can be a really good way of, you know, catching them, trying to climb up on the ledge. We're seeing open plants as well on B. I feel like that's better than pillar plants. We were talking about this off air earlier, Harry, but pillar plants, behind the totem pole, not a fan personally. So many more open. Obviously, you need the smokes down to do the
come
open
on here.
plant.
Give me the real talk on this. Don't like.
I don't know. I haven't seen, you know, again, like we're all pretty new to this. I'm basing this off of like 3 pro games and like 10 pugs. You know? It's all kind of up in the air. But pillar plants, I don't know. You can get weaseled in a pillar plant. You plant pillar, you know, the retakes just get weird, man. Like you're getting jiggled. You don't know if they're sticking it. You plant open, you can plant for everything. A lot more dangerous. But if you have the sight, I feel like, yeah, the wide plant is safer.
Well, look at this. We're into round 15. And that means we're about halfway through.
Almost.
I tell you what, though, arriving at 15 rounds, not the song and dance you would love if you're an FPX fan. They come into this with the AWP, right, that part intact, but it's the rest of the gang that are lacking a little bit.
Oh, here's some of those A executes that we've seen G2 line up and not throw. They're going to get denied, smoked off, and they don't decide to go through it. Meanwhile, we've got a lurker over on the B side of things. It's Nico again, up to his usual tricks. Farley's scoping is going to get heard. But smoked off is Nico, and you've always got to worry about that re-aggro on the B lane. Can come from either which way, can even come from the ledge if you don't have that mid control that we've already seen FPX try and abuse. Nico looking for that B pick now. G2, so they go A, they show some presence, then they just reset through the spawn and come back up to B. It seems like FPX have read things well. 3 players already here, the Orb's in position, and it's taken the first kill.
Yeah, peeking up that B ramp can feel incredibly... Oh, I was going to say gnarly. Look at Madden. He's gnarly. He's cracked with the deagle. Can he get any more? Madden, hungry. Oh, maybe too damn hungry. His eyes bigger than his belly there as he pushes down towards ramp, gives up that frag, and now a missed shot out of Farley means that the enemies are at the gate. They're getting in. And Amanek, dealing with Emmy, has opened up this round for a bomb plant. Farley knows his lineups, though. Oh, this is the second time now they've railed this shot, and he's won the round with it. Back of quad, Farley's locking it in, 8-7, FPX in the lead, but boy, are we getting a close affair here on Ancient. Don't go anywhere, second half's coming up.
I am a window, boys, but yeah.
They can be close banana.
Can they be close?
Yeah, they smoked me. Pop in B.
They can be up banana.
I have banana. I mean,
They did two smokes.
Nice.
One. I'm
dead.
hiding dark.
Can they be able to take contact, Emmy?
Pretty dead.
nice.
Nice.
You sick?
This guy has AK. There's one guy, one AK,
Only one.
one AK, and rest.
For the RMR, I think we have different perspectives on how it went since Damien wasn't really allowed to be with us, you know, like on the field since the coaches were not allowed. He maybe has like a different perspective watching it from the outside and like maybe seeing a lot of more things that we could improve and that we could have done better than just ourselves playing the game. I think it was a very important experience for us to kind of feel like what we are actually capable of doing ourselves without him having our backs all the time and knowing that he's like there to help us out, to reassure us, you know, like to do this tactical, to give us some input, some details, you know, just, you know, like to be 5 players and like having to just trust ourselves and see what we can do. And I think overall, I still think we could have done better, but I'm pretty happy with the result that we achieved.
For the EU qualifiers for EM Summer, it was our first tournament together since I joined. We had like 10 days of preparation, and we couldn't be any happier because we managed to win all 3 matches that we played and against some really good teams. So it gave us the morale boost for the upcoming events after that. So we were really happy and satisfied.
Oh yeah, party people, we're back again. We're keeping summer house vibes alive. It's 8-7 at the end of the half. FPX, they've played a good game. G2 right behind them. Everything's summery, everything's green. And we're all just kicking back watching some CS. Oh, tell me that don't sound good, Hugo.
Sounds the best, Harry. It sounds amazing, but how does it taste? The T side of FunPlus Phoenix setting up towards B, and they're doing it quick as well. G2 are on a retake setup. Interesting to see how this will pan out. They've been smoked off. They're on the big flank. It's going to take a while to activate, but they can at least run with their knives out, knowing that the T's are flooding this B bomb site. Madden getting aggressive, could not escape Nico's clutches, and the bomb's been planted.
Oh my God, Zen trying to go aggressive is on the receiving end of a blind Nico. Now Stiko holding and waiting some more. We'll deal with Nexa as well. They know all about him. They know where he is. They've heard the name. They get on that bomb. Stiko, oh, he ran into the wall.
Aww.
He did run into the wall though. No one can tell me he didn't.
Happens to the best of us.
Just another chapter in the life of Martin. 8-8. G2 winning the pistol. And a little tack timeout for FPX.
Yeah, I like how many we're getting in Ancient, right? Like, so, you know, there's no default, there's no meta. Oh yeah, guys, just do the default. You know, what's the default? Make sure everything is clarified, every corner is covered, every push is denied. And it's this T side from FPX. I'm super hyped to see it. I think G2 had a really good first half as well. So, you know, it's going to be even more credit if FPX can steal this map away and take the victory. Presumably would be the only team to have 2 Ancient wins, you know, back to back.
Yeah,
by this point, I don't think anyone else has played it twice.
It would be another little another case of Devil Walk helping his squad, you know, like really feel at home on the brand new map. Stiko. Just holding. Kind of hoped he was going to try and run in there, but instead, it's a bit of a slow round here out of FPX. I feel like this is how, you know, you really want to try and approach something like this. You take it low and slow. Try to force some of these fights to go your way in the default early on.
Yeah, that's really not what they wanted, that smoke. They wanted to show A and get a kill and then hope the CTs leave B where the bomb's sitting. They're not giving any info away at B. They're tucked in, nice and tight, nice and safe. But now with A getting smoked off, no control, no info, they're just going to rotate. They're just going to fully stack up here at B and run some sort of execute. CTs are in great positions to deal with this 2 in the bomb site and this fast flank from Amanek coming in on upper.
Yeah, the Amanek flank could be huge, like depending on the timing he hits, but instead it's just the headshot onto Zen.
Info though.
Lot of info with that, right? You see the bomb, you saw a lot of bodies, you didn't like what you saw. You're gonna have to start to rotate around accordingly, and with all these kills coming up in favor of FPX, something would have to go really, really right for G2 here. Nexa does all he can, but ultimately it's not enough. And FPX, they come in with that force buy. They might have lost the pistol, but they hit the ground running by stealing that away.
It does feel like a map where impatience on that CT side is a real problem. It's going to get punished as well, right? Not being able to sit back on your laurels and just wait out at the bomb site. Like if Amanek makes that play, I like what he's doing there. If he makes that play, you know, 10 seconds later, then he probably just backstabs the entire B execute. But everyone wants a bit of info. Everyone wants a bit of map control. Unfortunately, it doesn't come cheap. Smokes out on top mid. Hunter's playing in front of it. Dodging flashes and hitting them in the face. Deagle shot to Stiko. Taste of his own medicine, perhaps. And this is only an eco for G2. They've not put a lot in. Just Nexa forcing. Deagle's on the rest of them. And that one shot from Hunter has at least pushed them out of middle for now. They want nothing to do with it. Back through spawn they go to B.
Yeah, Hunter's got this info, though, from the mid push. And so G2 could move one step ahead here. Hunter's not only got this AK now, but he's going to go clear out A main. And I like that that's what they're having him do. He didn't see anything, and they're prepared to take the risk. G2 starting to move everyone over towards B.
Dear.
And it's all on the back of Hunter's information. 4 in the right place. They're not very well armed, so it's going to take a lot here from the G2 squad to hold on. Hunter hits a timing, and he's playing the trigger discipline. Gets a little antsy with Farley kind of turning on the spot. And so Hunter has to fire off early. Just Amanek left alive. And Madden and Emmy don't have to give him this fight, so a pretty rough spot to be in. He's going to have to go looking for them.
Yeah, I mean, he could warbang here. They can't warbang back, as said.
Oh, yeah.
So
That's
Maybe.
broken.
There is a low player.
Imagine a world where Amanek just spams the wall, double kill. Not going to happen, of course, because he's looking
they
for
don't
them
fall for
straight up, not peeking on the tap, and balls of steel out of FPX. They just call his bluff, and they win the round on the back of it.
Lovely. And Madden, he's full of multi-kills. Can't take it away from him. Another huge round from that guy. And you got to give G2 a little bit of props, right? That was a almost full eco, and they make it very, very close. Big flank from Hunter with his deagle shot in middle. And then the stack on B. Would I love to see like G2 respect the smokes on B and then go flying through when they hear the plant. They actually just go out as the smokes come in. They beat the smokes to the site, as it were. Amanek's dropping the smoke in mid a lot, and it's letting G2 fight mid while still being smoked off behind them, right?
I really like that, because I've noticed as well, it feels like they normally have a second player nearby. I've noticed to like replenish that smoke if it fades too soon, and it gives you like a little one-way into mid. Turns that top mid smoke into almost like an advantage for you, which is quite nice.
It feels like that top mid smoke is just a necessity every round, at the start of every round, or at least on every mid round. Like, just denying so much info.
Yeah. I mean, otherwise, it's like trying to run like a secret nuke, like nuke secret strat without the wall of smokes down. Like, you just need that top mid smoke. It's just safe. Man doesn't get the ace, of course, because no one ever gets aces. It's always 4 out of 5.
He's got 31 damn kills, Harry. We've already played 20 rounds. What the hell is he doing?
Dude, guy just loves Ancient. He's just like, yeah, this is it. This is my map. Madden, the ancient god.
Yeah, he just walked in to be that round. No one was there. He just kills G2 one by one, slicing, dicing. MP9 on the T side, booyah. And now it's G2 with some pauses as well.
Imagine how good he would have felt. He wakes up and he sees, wow, Valve have added the green map as a real map.
Is that Aztec?
Yeah, and so then he loads up the game. He's thinking like, man, I've played so much scrimmage on this. I can't wait till I get to play it. And then he drops this on G2.
Yeah.
31 and 13 on Ancient.
It was mentioned on the desk as well. Obviously, there's a lot of like rivalry and friendliness between the likes of Emmy, Madden, Nico, Hunter, that whole gang. So yeah, there's definitely stakes on this game that go above just the importance of this matchup in the upper bracket. But that personal rivalry as well is always appreciated. Oh, this time, Harry, you got what you wanted.
Nice.
Beats the Molotov. Doesn't beat the second one. That's his. Thrown out to stop the CT aggression that he's seen in the past. But he is just tucking. Nexa never giving away this kill. Dropping the smoke before they commit. And again, this feels like FPX's default. Back to 2A, throwing the lurk smoke, keeping G2 with numbers there, and then running the rotate all the way back through spawn to B. They've been doing this a lot. Already G2's util burnt. 1 smoke left, 2 HE grenades. But G2 seem to know exactly what's going on. They've got 3 in B. Not deterred. Through the smoke as well. Jack starts off.
Huge player to find, man. Madden has been like a defining character in this scoreline for FPX. And so having him removed, now you got to look down the ranks. You got to say, all right, we lost the titan of this squad. But now's the time for us to show what we can do. And that molly is absolutely wrecking Nico. Yeah, you were screwed, man. He's just forced out into the open by it. Do you know your lineups? They know theirs. Nope. Cancelled. Bomb plant down. And this is an FPX round all day long.
Yeah. No one's giving away anything. Just hiding behind the pillar. That ninja spot as well, that Emmy, I think, is playing in. Like, that goes deep. You can really tuck in the corner. Look at him here. Really good position, considering that Orb could not see him from the back of... I'm going to call it short, right? Like, short, long here on this this B-bomb site, where the CTs come from. Long being the right side, because it's longer than the shorter side.
So I've always heard people call that quad.
I haven't heard that, but yeah. What, with the right side or the
right side?
Okay, yeah, sure.
But I don't know. That's the thing. There actually isn't like
that's just called quad for the sake of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not for
it's just like reusing calls, right?
Sure.
But mate, You could call anything on this map, whatever you want.
And that's the thing, most teams are going to have like their personal calls inside of their like TS, right? Like a lot of teams already do, especially with a new map. You can just call stuff whatever you want.
So long as you don't have like 100 cubbies as your calls, then you're fine.
Sure. And there are 100 cubbies.
There are a lot of cubbies. Like whatever one you did, Chris and Cubby, best be the best damn cubby I've ever seen.
I couldn't pick it. Okay, bit of a half buy for G2. They've got the safe guns, they've got the deagles, and they've got that deep smoke on lane as well. So FPX have nothing here. They have no idea what's going on. They're getting walked on.
This is so weird. They are either side of this smoke right now.
Oh, what's this molly? Is that for Ninja again?
Yeah, that's that Ninja molly dropped in. But it's this upper push that they never discovered, they never knew about, dropping the bomb. However, big Madden, 33 kills deep, and wanting to just, you know, play Ancient for the rest of his career, is on a tear. 3 in the round, and this guy, this map was made for him. Made for him. The orb dead as well, and the ace. Come on, Madden. Yes, baby. 36 and 14. 13 rounds on the board for FPX.
What a beast.
This is nuts. This is nuts. Okay.
Yeah. FPX, they are a team to be feared on this map, man.
Madden is a guy to be feared on this map.
G2 had a great first half, man. It felt competitive, felt like we had both teams showing up.
Look at him, like the angles that Madden's peaking are like, he's like inventing them in the moment, and he's just loving it. Bloody hell.
You call them off angles, he calls them on angles, because he's looking at all of them. Oh, do we have an A crunch finally? It's been very quiet on this side of the map for Nexa. The life of a B-site player on Vertigo is the life of an A-site player on Ancient, maybe. We'll see. Lurk smoke is out. You can boost around that as well. Let's see if they go for it. Walking through, setting up. Steeko's crouch. Get on my head, he says. But no one will. No one answers the call. Nexa pushed up. Will he have any warning? Will the flashes even affect him here? He sees smokes go over. He's calling it. 2 smokes. There's the flash. Nexa running behind the big box. And here come FPX storming the gate. Nexa gets 1. And the covered rather. Bomb drop. Nexa goes back out with a flashbang. And somehow the CTs are winning all the fights here. Through, above, inside, smokes. You name it. They've got it. Hunter with another. More flash peaks. More frags. And only Madden. But I say only. Yeah.
What? Oh, it's so clean. I hoped he was going to go on to do something there.
Imagine. That would have been the 40 bomb if you won that round. Like, this is crazy. He's nearly at 40. We're barely done. Like, we're barely through this game.
Kill record's, what?
47.
47.
In reg.
In reg. We speak, man, I feel like every single time I work in ESL event, I end up talking about this kill record because you just have some guy doing some incredible 37 and 15. And it would be on Ancient of all maps, by the way.
Oh, he's
Madden, no, dead in middle.
He needs to bait a little bit more.
Yeah, man, you need to take it from Hugo. He knows all about it. Got to bait for the big kills.
Yeah.
Nico and Hunter popping off in this round, and it's all but falling apart for FunPlus Phoenix. Just Zen. Just Zen. All alone. Where are his team? Where is anyone? Oh, God. Oh, geez. So many angles. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, they're behind him. But also, they're in front of him, they're above him, and they're to the side. So he was pretty screwed there down in mid. G2 up on a 10, and now they've reached double digits.
All right, all right. There's still hope here for G2. We just needed to see something on this CT side, and there it is. Gun round 1. And clean at that. A couple of them now. Starting to reach the bottom of the money here for FPX. They've got another buy at least. Steeko being the bank man, Madden with a bit more. But G2, this is their time to really long out this game. Steeko again with that deep molly, and that's a great time to throw it. The CT's wanted to get aggressive. Nexa still will, not deterred, but all his teammates spamming to try and draw Steeko away. Nexa heard the molly burn. He's going to try and catch him escaping. Will not be allowed. Farley, can he trade? Oh, yes, he can. Doing damage to both. Hunter drops a molly, and it's at least a 4-on-4 with this little boost at B. They're looking for a pick. Farley is selling the A fake. One more kill would do exactly that, but a death would be far worse, he thinks, so he backs out. Goes back to join his team on B. Oh, well, say goodbye to your boost.
Ah, man, they're patient. You really think that that Madden got the title of the Ancient One through, you know, feeling a need to rush, feeling a need to disassemble boosts? Nah, he got it through this, man. Oh no.
Oh, nice
okay, Emmy's got it. Emmy's got it. It's fine. The boost came down, and it was all planned, baby. Emmy gets the opener. Jax drops the bomb. Emmy's dead as well. And now Madden, churned up by Jax's AK, gets cut down on G2's path to revenge. 11-13. Now getting this one closer and closer by the round.
Now that is an angle. Write that one down. Put it in the notebook. Watch Jax's demo. That was a really nice spot, right? Covered from the ramp, but still able to stop the cave crawl. Just a slither, and that's all Jax needs to find a 3-piece and a biscuit. Stiko's got the hero gun. Bit more money, but everyone else ecoing this one. And G2 a second wind in the second half, finding double digits, and now going to have some fun against the Pistols. Nico getting flashed in. They're tucked into the pocket, though. So we got no information. That's by design. FPX are waiting outside the door. After the spot comes in, now they start to move up, and Nico is still here. Good angle. But crouch peek from Stiko doesn't matter. Nico gets it under wrap, and Zen picks up the gun, but he's not got armor. Madden's the man for that.
Oh my god, G2 are reaggressing. Madden's Deagle is right here, though. They don't know about it.
Here's that ang.
Damn, baby, let's see that ang. Ooh, Madden dead on the boost. And Nico taking heads off. Beautiful, beautiful, Nico. Maybe another ace. Hell, maybe we're going to get spoiled with them. He is coming in. Nico, oh, never mind. All dead. All wiped out now, of course. 4 in the round still. It's G2 up on a 12. And the comeback is happening. And Madden has 37 kills. And he might lose.
Yeah, it is a little worrying, right? Like it feels like
it
feels like so many rounds came from Madden that like maybe the others aren't as warmed up right now. You know, they haven't really had to do anything. And now it's crunch time. Now it's like everyone needs to step up. If Madden's dead, everyone's getting a little bit nervous, a little bit shaky. Uh-oh. So yeah, this is it though for FPX. Another rebuy with the AWP as well. I wonder where the T-side AWP is going to play in on this map also. CT, lots of options. T-side, I feel like not as much. Don't know what you think about that. Maybe we'll save it for a later date.
Oh my. Oh boy. Oh my boy.
That works.
Jax is dead. The AWP finds him. Ooh, almost a double. There's Nico coming around from behind. It's all chaotic outside of B, but it's fine. Nico's walking a dangerous path, but he's lived to tell the tale for now. Gonna get out of there, and the 4-on-4 kind of starts to settle in now as the smokes fade and silence falls outside of this B site. Ooh, Nico flanking mid. Nex is gonna join him.
They've misread it.
Now they're gonna realize, and Hunter realizing too late. Means this B site is now cracked wide open.
Yeah, and it's still a fast-ish flank from Nexa, right? Because, you know, FPX don't know B's clear, so they got the one B guy dead, but they are walking in hesitant and reluctant to think that this site is empty. That means G2's flank is so speedy. Madden tucked in on the corner. Nico coming in for the ramp, and Madden's got his kill. Oh, the AWP missing. Madden looking for the 40, and he might have it in this round. Amanek dead to right, leaving Nico on the big flank. Here it is. Freebie at least offered up, and he's got a kit as well. The pillar plant could be a problem. He taps it, forcing a fight. There's another for Nico, and now he can get back on the bomb. Another tap, trying to force one more, and the dink is all he'll get given. Stiko winning that fight out and saving the round for FPX. But it's spots like that that make me not like the pillar plant, because if Nico sticks the bomb, he probably wins the round.
Wow, we got a little case study as well. Big win for Stiko though, man. Like, it's hard to put a stop to a guy like Nico when he's on a tear like that, right? Yeah. And it's an important round to win. It keeps you in the lead and denies G2 the opportunity to tie this game up just yet.
Yeah, nice tries coming from the G2 side. You can't really blame him. He gave it a go. 14-12. We've seen a lot of very B-focused T-sides here from FPX. They've not really been too interested in taking middle away from G2. Seem to have contingency plans in place. Talking about those top mid smokes, that double setup. By the way, check the scoreboard. 40 kills, obviously, just reasonable.
Like we all expected, yeah. Man, just G2.
But again, Harry, going back to your point, because you do say this a lot, and I call you out for saying this every time someone gets like, if they go like 8-0, and you're like, man, they might break.
They might break the config
He actually might. He actually might.
He might on Ancient. And that would christen him as the Ancient one, like through and through.
I think he already is at this point.
That's an interesting deep A main smoke dropped over from Nexa.
No one's respecting that.
Yeah, that's the only downside, right? You've got to be playing aggressive, and they're not. And so FPX are like, wow, that's free. Now they throw their A smokes. Their ones are going to get a lot more usage. Nexa can't hold on. It's Farley with the opener. This A bomb site now throwing into just utter chaos as all these smokes are ringing on through. Jack's trying to play behind them, sneaking through the temple, looking for a gap in this smoke, but he just can't find it. Bomb now down, and G2 on for the retake. Stiko, flawless movement, gets himself into this position, but has been spotted. Zen's going to remove Nico from this round, and so now we need a new hero to emerge for G2. The timing's not good for Hunter. Jax is going to trade it out at least. They've got to pick up the pace. They've got to get in here. They've dealt with Farley. Madden, 39 kills deep, and a swing onto Jax. Now just Amanek to beat, and he lines it up. 15 reached for FPX, 41 kills on Madden.
Oh, I like how he played the bait there. You know, he waited. He didn't do anything in that round. He was at the back of the pack, knowing he was going to win the clutch and play that bomb. Perfect round from Madden. Doesn't get involved, lets Stiko do the heavy lifting and Farley get the entries, and then just closes it out in the 1-on-2. Never a moment of doubt from FPX, I'm sure. And 15-12 now, looking to close. We want him to break the kill record, but if they just win right here, right now, with G2 on low money, we just won't have that as an option. So, well, regardless of what we get here, Harry, we've had a fantastic game. I just hope we at least get 3 more rounds.
Do you think falling just shy of it, but winning, you know, do you think that still gets in the nickname?
Still a big win.
I still think this is gnarly. I don't think anyone's going to top this for quite some time.
Yeah, dude, he's narrowing it down. He's flipping, grinding.
Yeah, flipping, grinding.
Yeah,
and
the skating terms coming out now.
Skating and twirls and twizzles, and look at this. Madden, 41 kills. That's what we want to be focusing on. Oof. You got Farley with this boost. I think if there was ever a time for one to slip through, it's in the 41-19 game where it's understandable. Jax holding on to the ramp. And Farley is on the other side. Are they going to employ this boost again? While this has happened, Nexa and Hunter have pushed through A, so they know it's not A at this point. They know it's not mid either. That really only leaves one spot for it to be.
And that is B. G2 seem to certainly know. Full flank, full faith, full stack on this bomb site with Nexa coming in from behind. Hunter gets spammed out behind the wood, and here's that big flank that is super well timed. They're delayed by the smoke, and Stiko goes back. What a Grime Lord reading the flank. And now you can just reset. You can run right back through spawn, go A. Zen catching Amanek with only a tag. And look at the bomb. It's evaporated from this B bomb site. A 5-on-2 that could not possibly go wrong if they tried.
Yeah, and you want to know what it feels like to just have to check every single corner, like always watch your back. You're so worried. This is how G2 are feeling right now. You know, there are 30,000 angles that used to live here, but now it's a ghost town over at the A-bomb site. Bomb plant coming in. Jackson, Nico, I hate to call it now, right? The round's still live, but they're not really in a spot to win this one, are they? And they're sneaking. And that's definitely not going to win them the round. And I think they know it. I think Nico's had to come to terms with it on this run-up in through B. Just Jax remaining. Only left to do the honorable thing now. Madden, go out. Go seek your greatness. Go earn that nameplate as the Ancient One. Can he get 42 at least? Jax, there he is removed. Madden with a world-stopping performance here on Ancient. Unreal. And that's FPX 1-0 up in this series now. G2 gave us a good run. Can they look better on their map pick?